recently we had a One Mission conference that we went to, and some of the disciples that I'm working with, these students, they came, and one of the students' names is Noah, and Noah had been, from the kind of time I met him, reserved but happy, and really enjoyed spending time with him.
We went on a prayer walk and we were praying for people house to house, and we came across the first house and a lovely family came out, and we asked what they needed praying for, if they needed us to pray for them, and I decided to pray for them, and it was my first time praying for them out loud, so that was a great experience. And during that time, at the end of it, Gordon asked me how I felt, and I told him that the weight just all left, like all the heaviness, all the weight on me, like on my shoulders, just like flew off, and I was filled with the Holy Spirit.
So I've talked to Noah's mom, and she's excited about what she's seen in Noah since this moment. What happened in the moment was Noah was experiencing the presence of God, and as soon as I noticed him experiencing God, I said, "Hey, how are you feeling right now?" And as soon as he started speaking, three things happened simultaneously. When I asked him, "How are you feeling right now?" I can testify that I legitimately believe I saw a light, just ever so briefly, and it's hard to explain, but I just saw a light kind of come right over Noah, and then as soon as he started talking, it went in him, and he started crying, and I just experienced the presence of God personally, like I had very seldom ever experienced.
I was stuck. I had never prayed for anyone. I had all these mixed emotions, but then when I got done praying for people, I just felt really happy. I felt like none of that bad stuff I've ever done in the past mattered, and it was all forgiven and left.
And I said, "Hey, a couple weeks ago in our time at Lifelight and doing our discipleship class, doing Alpha, we've talked about baptism. You were hesitant. You said you weren't ready for that. Has anything changed? I mean, today seemed like a really significant day for you." And he goes, "Will you just tell me what that is again? Remind me what that was?" I was like, "Yeah, baptism is that you publicly want to let people know that you love Jesus and that you are willing to share that love with anyone, no matter what, even unto death."
Yeah, I decided to get baptized, and on Tuesday, the following Tuesday, all my cousins and my brothers were getting baptized, so I decided to get baptized then with them. And it was an amazing experience. When I went under the water, I felt like I was getting cleaned with this amazing soap that God created for me, and filled me up with goodness. It was awesome. I felt forgiven for all my sins when I went out of the water.
If you want to get involved in what God's doing in Sioux Falls, get in touch with your local church and get involved in what your local church is doing. Ask a parent about their life and how God's moved in their life and moving in their life. If you want to know more and want to connect with Collision, we'd be happy to meet.